A lot of 4C naturals like me with coarse hair have been taught that you need 5 different products layered together to define 4C hair. But this entire Flexi rod set was done using just one product on my very coarsey hair, and the definition, softness, and movement honestly surprised me. So in this video, I'm showing you exactly how I applied this product, how I rolled my hair, and the reason why I chose this product for my hair. Because sometimes simpler routines work better for 4C hair than overloaded routines. Now let's get into the process. So I use the Doux Mousse Def On blow dried hair. I walked in small sections and applied a generous amount of the mousse from the roots of my hair all the way down to the ends. Then I combed through each section to remove tangles and also to make sure that each strand of my hair is well coated with the mousse, since I'm working on dry hair. Guys, I was really struggling with the Flexi rods because it was my first time ever using Flexi rods on my hair, and also my first time using mousse to style my hair. So pardon me if you see me struggling. And this style is very beginner friendly. So if you've never used Flexi rods in your life, or if you've never used mousse, I want you to try this style because it's not that hard. It was really easy once you get the hang of it. The reason why I chose the Doux mousse was because you can use it on both wet and dry hair. Most of the other mousse that I saw at the store was meant to be used on wet hair. But since I was going to style my hair on blow dried hair, I had to go with the Doux because you can use it on both dry and wet hair. So if you plan on styling your hair on blow dried hair, make sure you use the Doux. And as you can see, I was really applying a generous amount of this foam to my hair strands because I wanted each strand to be coated, since my hair is dry, because the mousse will also be working as the moisturizer to keep my hair moisturized until my next wash day. So I wanted to make sure that each strand is moisturized with the mousse. As I slowly walked my way towards the front, halfway through styling, I realized I needed to make a small adjustment. I noticed on the bottle that applying the mousse to dry hair could give a crunchier hold, and I didn't want my curls to feel stiff when I took the rods down. And also, I felt like I was using a lot of the mousse to get my hair moisturized. So adding water, spraying my sections with water would also help reduce the amount of mousse I was using to get my hair moisturized. Thank you so much for watching this video this far, and I want to let you know that Jesus loves you so much, and he knows the number of hair on your head. That's how much he cares for you. And I encourage you to subscribe to Jesus today. I was surprised that this style took a shorter time to finish than I had initially thought. Please pardon my husband who was behind me. He was trying to keep me company while being silly at the same time. He's too funny. After I was done putting the flexi rods in my hair, I didn't sit under a hooded dryer. I didn't use a handheld dryer to dry my hair. I just left it alone to air dry. I even took a walk because it was sunny outside and I wanted the heat of the sun to help dry my hair. I slept with the flexi rods in my hair until the next day. The next morning, my hair was dry. I used the handheld blow dryer just to make sure every section was completely dry before taking the rods down. And this is the part I was most excited about, the takedown. But before I took the rods down, I oiled my palms just to make sure that I reduce frizz while taking down the rods. As I removed each rod, I carefully separated the curls and lightly blow dried each section again, just to make sure there was no hidden moisture left in the roots or middle of my hair. I was shocked to see that some of my hair strands were stuck to the flexi rods. I mean, this is my first time using flexi rods, so if you've had this experience, let me know. Seeing your hair strands getting stuck to the flexi rods. My Coarse 4C hair felt very soft and moisturized. And before I fluffed the curls, I made sure that I oiled my scalp because I had not oiled it since washing my hair the day before. The reason is because the Doux says that if you want the best result, do not put oil on the hair. So just to be safe, and since I wanted my curls to come out perfect, I did not put any oil on my scalp just to prevent it from touching my strands while styling my hair with the Doux. I gently fluffed and separated the curls with my fingers. I really loved how soft, defined, and lightweight my hair felt, and considering I only used one product, I honestly think the result came out really good on my Coarse 4C hair. But if I'm being completely honest, the one downside was the longevity. The style only lasted about 2 days before the curls started falling. Overall, this experiment reminded me that sometimes 4C hair just requires one good styling product and the right technique. Thank you so much for watching, and make sure you watch my next video where I show you how to cleanse your hair before styling. Bye!